welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. And we're gonna work on Miss Terry's home journal today. So I have created the front. If you watched the first video, I showed you all of my goodies to work on this journal that I'm making for Captain Terry. And so I am going to show you how to make this door. We'll go through it here in just a minute. And I've done a couple pages. I'm going to try to do each project a little different. So hopefully you will enjoy that. I don't want to be bored, and I don't want you guys to get bored. And I'm very grateful that you're here. You guys have made Terry feel very special by sending things into the blessing boxes, and all of the captains have also donated and made beautiful embellishments to share with her, to honor her, and to say thank you. Like I said, Terry has been with the swap since we were on Love RTS, before we moved to our own Facebook group, because it's just grown so much. And I am so fortunate to have started there, and I love all of my friends from Love RTS. I go over there often. I am so grateful for Deb allowing me to start the swaps, and for these gals. A lot of these gals have been with me from day one. So, and Terry is one of those. She joined being a captain a little bit later in the game, but she definitely has been with me for the whole ride. So, as have a lot of them, and without them, we would not have as many swaps as we do on Ginger's Corner. So, let's just talk about this cottage door. Now, I am not a professional, you guys. I learn and I share. Doesn't mean that I'm great at it, but I do enjoy doing new things, and I hope you are inspired to try to do new things as well. That's what's make our hobby so fun, right? Okay, so what I have done now, if you were in the live on the Facebook group last week, Miss Jilly Joe made a present, and she showed us her fairy garden that she's been working on, because, you know, being in West Texas, we have a lot of rock beds instead of flower beds because it doesn't grow here, right? And in her goodies was this moss, because we used to do them in Colorado, and we would do them in like containers and stuff. So I decided to make a little lawn on here and put a couple little ladybugs. I will be giving Terry some of this faux grass. It's just a crafty grass. Honestly, you can even get it at the Dollar Tree. And I will be giving her some ladybugs. They will be in a little envelope for her to play with. Then her new house number is on the top of here, and just a little puffy sticker that I had from Heidi's Swap sticker sheet that I had. Anything that you see me using will go in Terry's kit at the end. I may show that, I may not, so that when she goes to play with this, the same papers and the same elements, she can play with them if she wants to. If she doesn't, that's okay. She'll just get a pretty pink kit, because that's basically what I've created. So, and again, we are going to make one of these cottage doors. So then this does open, okay? And I have to be very ginger with it because I am not the best. And inside, she can write her entire address or whatever she would like, maybe her name. I did add a little sticker, and these are just papers that I had, nothing special. And again, I will go over this and how to make it, how I make it. You can find, this is not my idea. You can find cottage door tutorials all over YouTube, TikTok, wherever you would like. I mean, honestly, there are lots of different ways, and you'll see me making them in different ways because I'm kind of obsessed with them. They have a gnome vibe, and I love gnomes. So there's that. Then you open it up. Now I still want to create a pocket right here. I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. So now we're going to go into moving day. Okay. And we have some goodies in here. This is actually from a swap, from a while back. It is a UPS driver, but how cute. It was so appropriate. So, and I'll put close-ups at the end. That's what I'll do. Inside of this is a large pocket. Okay. And I created a journaling tag right here. Simple pocket like I did in the last little project. If you want to see any of those videos on how I made this and some other stuff, I'll put the link for all of the journaling projects below. I used a corner rounder just to make some pretty little elements, and she can journal on here. She could put memorabilia in here, whatever she wants to do, okay? And that just slides right inside of there, just like so. I just made a little tab. All I did was take a whole circle punch and punch this out and then use that as the tab. Glued it in between two pieces of cardstock. Then I put a little sticker. It says smile, and then puffy stickers say it is, and then moving day. Again, I will give her some of these stickers. I will give her some alphas. She will have the same color because sometimes it's hard to match the color. Then I took some leftover pieces of paper, and with pink, I made a tag. I used the same little hole on the back of there, okay, the corner punch. And this is just a little mat. She can do whatever she likes with. Now, these were created by her fellow captains. Isn't that a gorgeous flower? Again, I'm not, like, it's really hard for me not to glue everything down, but I want her to be able to play with it, okay? Then this was sent all the way from Canada from Miss Nadine, and it says moving day and has a nice little sentimental saying on there. So I thought that was appropriate. Actually inspired me for the title and this whole pocket page. These are from Miss Linda, and on here are some more of these beautiful flowers. Now, these are all her fellow captains, okay? Beautiful pink butterfly, because again, pink is her favorite color. A medallion, and then a bunch of sentiments. How cool are these? I think these are just for the little circles, but isn't that gorgeous? Pretty, pretty stickers. Little birdhouse, isn't that cute? We're gonna make a birdhouse. I'm pretty excited for that one. Okay, so I do have that on the agenda. We will get there. All right, so I'll put these back in here. And just like that, I did ink the envelope just a little bit. That's exactly how Linda sent it, so she'll get that back. Then here is some more. This does say Home Sweet Home, just a piece of acetate, and then some stamped houses I washi taped to the back, just like that. And then look at this, you guys. This is so cute. It is a little paper clip that is a house. Can you see that? I don't know. Sometimes things don't show up. There we go. Is that not the sweetest paper clip? So I've included that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch me put it all back in there, but there is that, okay? And then we'll turn the page again, and I have done, just like I did in the other one, the journaling bits, right? The journaling cards, and I have inked a whole bunch of them. Right here is some of those puffy stickers that I used on the title of this page. Do put glue behind these. They don't stick very well. These are just from the Dollar Tree, but they have a lot of pink vibes, so those are in there. Then we've got all of these beautiful journaling cards that have come out of blessing boxes. I've just been saving them. I picked out pink ones, and you notice we have some green elements. You guys probably remember this paper and this paper from a journaling block, so that's all these are. I just took the time to ink them. That's all I did. I tried to pick ones where they had spots for journaling so she could use them, right? Some are, let's see here, just a print and have a word on them. So, and then on the back, she could journal whatever she wants to do. Now, most of them, I did just ink one side. She can ink the other, however she likes, okay? So all of these are in that. And this pocket, I just did several triangles. That's it. That's all I did. This I had in my stash. It was from a swap. This I had made out of scraps a long time ago, like a long time ago. And I like that it was an owl. These are from the Dollar Tree. These are all little scrappy bits. So there's that. We'll go over the envelope here in just a second. Then on this side, I have mat left over from this, because this is 9 inches. They're 6 by 9. So then I just took the leftover, inked it. She can use it however she likes. Then some more 4 by 6 mats that were in blessing boxes. Now I took the leftover from making these pockets, and I took a tag, just some little stickers. Really fun, really fun. So there's that one. Then let's see here. This was from that sticker sheet and their tags. How appropriate, right? And so I just cut around so they're still on the sticker sheet. They're cardstock. And then I washi tape this, whoops, to the back. See there? So that she can take it all off and use it. Then I have some more 4x6. And so there are my 2 pocket pages down to the base. All I've done is this is 6x9. These are just triangles, because if you remember, this was not, it was like 1 1/4 sheets of paper in that blessings box that someone purged and gifted. And so I loved this lattice. I love this paper. Remember, in the last one, I used that to create the leftovers to create a tag, right? From that. And I also used it to be the back of this slide-in journal piece. So I'm using as much as I can. Any of the scraps left, she does get. I think she ended up with a whole piece of this paper so she could do something else with. Inside of here, in my binder, I found these cute little felt owls. How appropriate are they? And they are hot pink, and she loves hot pink. So I just took one of my favorite new little envelopes that I have found on Amazon, and I have stuck these in there. There's 3, an odd number, inked it, and then I had a sticker. So just like that. So she'll get that pocket as well. All right. So now this is glued down. This one, the one that I put over here is not. She can use that somewhere else if she wants. But see, she could put, maybe she got the house plans because she had a home built. How exciting is that? Or different pieces that she has gone through. Maybe she wants to do samples. She kept all of her paint samples and would like to stick them in the pockets. Whatever she would like to do, that's kind of how I envision it. That doesn't mean that's how Miss Terry's going to do it, but that's how I see it. All right, so let me get all my stuff put back together here, right? And then let me get everything together, and we're gonna make a cottage door like on the front, and I will gift that to her and she can use it however she likes. Okay, so I will be right back. All right, you guys, I am going to show you how I make cottage doors. Doesn't mean that's how you have to do it, but this is how I do it. So I start with a full sheet of paper, but in reality, a 6x12 is plenty big enough, okay? Then you can cut this to whatever size you would like, honestly. Oh, I got little grass on my desk here. You can cut this to whatever size you like. I, in this instance, did 5.5x12. The one I did for the front of her journal, I did 6x12. Whatever size you want your door is what you want to cut the width, okay? And then you can always, I like it to be 6 inches wide when I'm all done, but you can cut this any size. I do suggest you do even lengths, so 12 inches long, 10 inches long, because then when you go to create the fold of the door, then you can do some easy math, right? But you don't have to. If you like complicated math, that's okay too. All right, so then once we have the strip that we want, again, it can be whatever size you want, then I take my my Fiskars cutter. I have that grass everywhere. Fiskars cutter, and then I will measure in whatever size I need to. So usually half, right? In this case, and I'm doing it this way because it's easy math again. So I have 12 inches long. So I want to go to 3 inches, right? Because I need to make my doors, and I am going to score this. Now, I have a scoreboard, but I am too lazy to get it out. So here I use my bone folder. Okay, I do have a score blade, but this is thinner paper, and I'm afraid it'll cut it. So you can take anything. I have this. I have used these from the Dollar Tree when I've used these when I make flowers. I don't know if you can see that rounded edge, whatever you like, but you're going to do that on both sides. So if you were to do this by 10, you would go to 2.5, right? And then you would score it. And we're doing that so we can fold it evenly and easily. Okay, let me get this out of the way. So then I'm going to fold on those lines, just like so. It just gives you a guide to do it with. Okay, take my bone folder, just like so. This is an old bone folder. It's got ink on it and everything else, but you know what? It still works. So then I am going to go as such. Again, use my bone folder. All right, that is the base of my door. Again, you can make this whatever size you want. There's no rule, no rule. Now I'm going to show you what I find to be the easiest way to make the door arch, and that's my compass. You guys know I like my compass. Now you can make this arch whatever design you want. I've seen people do some fancy stuff. I went pretty simple. I flip it over. See, do I want, this wants to be the top. Okay, and I figure out my arch that I want, okay? If I'm not quite sure, that's all right too. And I go from one side, okay? It's not quite wide enough. This is why I have to do a little trial and error here. Is that gonna be tall enough? Maybe a little bit down, okay. To the other, okay? And I'm just roughing it in, nothing fancy, but I have learned a couple things. I need to make sure that I have it even where I stop. Otherwise, because see, if I come down here, then that's not going to be even. So I just take a pencil and I mark it. Again, guys, I'm no teacher, so just take it and do what you need to do with it. All right. So then I'm going to kind of just estimate, right? It's not going to be perfect, you guys. It's not, by no means. So I'm just going to go just like so and cut. Remember, the longer stroke cuts you have, the better this will look. It won't look like you chopped it up. So if big scissors are easier for you, use bigger scissors. The less you stop and start, the better, as I stop and start 100 times, right? But that's pretty good. We're good with that. Okay. All right. Now, there is our arch and where I've started. All right. Now I am going to take a whole sheet of paper because this is thinner and just because, and I could do this two ways. All right. I could just put it on here as so, right? And then cut around. Or I find it easier, I'm going to cut this into the right strip, then I am going to glue it down, and then I am going to cut that off. So let's do that real quick. All right. 5.5, just like that. All right. And now I'm going to glue this down. This will make the door more sturdy, okay? It needs to be because we're going to be opening it and shutting it. So I just take, and I always do this first because I find it easier. If you would like to put a whole bunch of glue, I'm going to tell you, you can use Elmer's glue and that works perfectly on this too. It really does. It just takes a while to dry and I'm not that patient. That's all there is to it. Just not that patient. Now you might be saying, why is it shorter? Because we cut this. That's why. It becomes shorter. All right. So just like so. And then I'm going to take scissors and I'm going to cut it out. Let's get bigger ones. Because as I said, it will be straighter if you go like so. Okay? So I have it all cut up. Save this. You can punch pretty little flowers out of it. Okay. And now I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to glue all the edges so that it is actually glued down. Okay. Just like so. And I'm going to go around the whole thing. This is just how I do it. You can do it however you like. If you want to glue it, you know, to start with and wait and then cut it. I'm just not that patient. Just not. It's not my thing. I will also erase any, very gently, be gentle because it will fade your paper, believe it or not, any pencil marks that are left behind at the same time. See there? You want to go very light with your pencil marks so you don't have to like have little, otherwise you're going to have eraser marks and you don't want that. Okay, just like that. Now you could do different things around the edging. You could put lace, you could do a lot of different things. whatever you like. I'm gonna just let it be and let Miss Terry decorate this however she would like to do. Okay, I'll tell you another reason I only use the temporary tape in the middle, and then because I have found sometimes this paper, if it's thinner, will warp. Now, if you have two, let's say you have two really nice Cartabellas, you could totally do that. It wouldn't warp. But sometimes some of the thinner paper will. Okay, whoops. Forgot an edge here. All right, and really press down all of those edges. Get them nice. If you find one you missed, add a little more glue. Okay, and there we go. All right, now we need to fold it, right? You would think you have to score it again, but you honestly do not. You will have to use your bone folder, just like that, because that same crease is going to be a guide for the paper to bend. We're just helping it out some more. Okay, just like so. All right, there we go. And you pretty much have a cottage door. Now, what I have found, I have done this several times, these will want to go one on top of the other somehow. You can just very lightly, like just a smidgen, turn this down if you like. Be very careful you don't make it all cattywampus, crooked, however you want to say that, okay? And they will fit a little better. If you're like me, straight lines are an issue. They just are. Okay, kind of use that edge. You got all those little whimsies, and it will close a little better. All right. Now, at this point, you could take some beads, like if you have some beaded lace and put across the top here, you could do a lot of different things, You can put a journaling block inside of here. You could put just a sentiment. You could put some kind of decoration, whatever you want to do. You saw in the one that I did for Terry that I put, I actually, if you watched me do what papers, this was in the 6x6 pad, and I just put that inside. It just happened. This whole thing, other than this pretty paper here, was from that 6x6 pad from Echo Park. So, like, you can do whatever you like to do, all right? And then you can put your little latch on. Let me get a little latch. I'll show those to you. Here are my little hooks / doorknobs, whatever you'd like to call them. I will have these underneath in the Amazon link that I put. I buy these on Amazon, and they're fairly cheap. I've had these for like 2 years, but I don't make a ton of cottage doors, so they are super easy. Now, they come with screws, but we're going to use brads to make them latch, okay? And let's see, is this one stuck? I think this one is stuck. We'll grab another one. It has a defect. Okay, let's try this one. Oh yeah, see, they're supposed to move. I don't know why that one isn't. And so what we're going to do is we need to mark where it's going to go. Okay, now you guys know me. I like to use my Sharpie just because I can see it. You need to decide where your little handle, whoops, is going to go. I think this would be super cute with some bees. And you want to latch it together when you do this, because gotta be able to latch it. Okay, so they make some that don't latch like this. They latch a little different. They're really cute too. These are just the ones I happen to have purchased. So these are the ones that I have. Now, once you decide where they're going, okay, you can take this part off and you're going to mark this. All right, so I just take a fine tip Sharpie And I go like so. And then we're gonna do the other side. Whoops. Don't let it move. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so then I have that marked. I found if I leave them together, when I go to mark them, it moves and it drives me kooky crazy. So, oh my goodness. I need to start over. And I have little hands. I can't imagine people how they maneuver these when they have bigger hands. Like, you guys, I have really small hands. My ring finger is a size 4. I don't even know how that happened, but it did. Okay, so then I use the knob to hold it in place. Take that part off just like I did the other. And I'm going to mark that as well. Okay, now if you have a crocodile, you could punch this out. I'm too lazy, and I honestly don't have a crocodile, believe it or not. Kind of wanted one, but I've never bought one. I just take an X-Acto knife, that's it. And I put a little hole for my brad, okay? Just like so. Just like so, okay? Nothing fancy. I do it on both sides. Okay. You don't need to worry about the marks. Your hardware is going to cover that up. Make sure we don't get the broken one here. And that one's broken. I don't know, maybe my husband can loosen it. I think if it was loosened, it'd probably be okay. Then I have brads. Okay, remember we all had these cases at one time. I still have mine. I do like them. And I'm going to pick the black ones. I have them sorted by color. I'm going to have to get some more. We need 4. Okay, so there's those. All right, get that out of the way. Then I'm going to take this and we're just going to put these brads in. Now, can you, if you want to hide the backs of the brads, you could put these on before, right? But I will tell you, it's hard to line up. I tried to do that to hide the brads and I got very frustrated. So I do suggest doing it this way. The brads are so small and honestly, people don't notice. Or you could cover these up with something decorative if you wanted to, whatever you want to do, okay? And then just spread them out, come back, and let's put all 4 on. Now we have it, and we can just lift that up and put it right in there. Now I am going to tell you that when you put the brads in there, it's not as flush as you probably would like it to be, but I love the look. I love how decorative it is, and it's just to be pretty. I have asked some of the creators what brads they use because they make it look so flawless, and they all give me the same ones, the ones that I have here. So I don't know what they are doing, but I kind of struggle with it. So that's why I say, you know, it's more decorative. I just kind of lift it and go like that. It's more to look pretty than anything else. And then just like that, we have the door. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. And she can put whatever she wants on the inside. She can do a journal block, like I said, whatever she would like to do, whatever way she wants to do it. There we go. Nice, flat, and pretty. All right. So I hope you guys will venture out. Maybe you would like to make one. Put pictures on the Facebook group. I'll put the link to Ginger's Corner down below. Today we have the sign up for the new mini swap that all of our beautiful captains, including Terry, help with. We also have, I think it's ticket punch today. I'm not 100% sure, but it's over there. You know, I've been working on lots of swaps, so I get them all mixed up. You guys know me. It's like names. I can't keep it straight. Then we also have a weekend giveaway. I'm giving away a page kit out of the blessing box. You just have to go over there and check that out. It's 3 questions and it's lots of fun. We give and receive with a loving heart. We create, we inspire each other. You guys post your things that you're making. I love seeing it. I love it. If you have any suggestions or start a chat, It is an amazing group of people. We swap in Canada, we swap in Europe, and obviously we swap within the United States. We have giveaways going on. We're getting ready to do a big Mother's Day game/giveaway next month. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys will join. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I would be very honored if it's your first time. I'd be honored if you subscribed and hang out with me later. And with that, I hope you have a blessed day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.